Hey y'all, if you're new to my channel, my name is Cameronfonteneaux. I usually do all things lifestyle, so I make videos about like how to get into the gym, how to get closer to God, and college related stuff. But for today's video, we're gonna be talking about like how to get into the gym advice, motivation, all that, because people have asked me a lot of times like, how do you stay consistent in the gym, or like how do you start working out? And so that's what we're gonna talk about in today's video. But so for the first thing I will discuss is like why I started working out. And so for me, the main thing that I started working at was because I ran track in high school. And so I knew for track, you had to like get stronger, get faster. Like, yeah, you had to do like, go to practice and run, but it's like you had to get stronger and faster in the gym. I knew that. And so that was kind of the main thing that drove me to kind of work out. And then I was one of those people, like, I feel like I'm still like that now. Like, I was a true athlete. Like, I was not those people who was smoking and drinking and doing all that. Like, how you run it and you put stuff in your lungs? Like, yeah, I can understand it might not affect it, but it's like that don't make no sense, So I was like, I didn't do that. Like, I was a diehard for track. Like, I tried to run into college, but I wasn't able to. But I was diehard for it. Like, if coach canceled practice on Saturday, I was the one who texted one or two of my friends, y'all want to go out and run? Like, I didn't play about that. And so that's why I was like, that's what kind of got me into it. And then for track, it was like, if you ran, like, we would have to run in those summer heats, those cold. So I feel like that kind of helped translate into my discipline with the gym. Like being sweaty, being out of breath, being hot, being on the floor, being tired, being tight, muscle spasm, muscle aches. Like I did that all through track. So I feel like when it came to working out, that was really hard. But that's what really, started. And then not only me, but it was just like I always wanted to be stronger. Like I was super duper skinny when I was younger, which is not bad. I mean, you could be skinny, big, like no one cares. But I was just like I was super duper skinny, and so I always wanted to put on more muscle, but I couldn't put on too much because I was running at the time. But that was pretty much it. I could think of like how I started working out. It was really because I just wanted to go hard for my sport in high school, and then that kind of translated to me in college and stuff. So for number two, that would kind of translate into like finding your reason why. For me, I wanted to get stronger and faster. Like I didn't play about that. And then it was like you could see how much weight I gained or how much muscle I gained in high school from my freshman year to my senior year. The amount of muscle I gained also translates to how much my time had dropped. So I was like, everybody's thing is different. Like I know a lot of people out there, they just want to like lose weight. You know what I mean? So it's stuff like that. It's like, say if you worked out January from December, if you just want to lose weight and you stay consistent, you will eventually see that over time. You know what I mean? So like I would say for you to start is to really find your reason why. Like, why do you want to go to the gym? Because I feel like your why is a lot of stuff. Like that's just like YouTube. Like I like to do YouTube because it's fun. Like I literally have my ring light here, my camera here. Like it's fun to me. You know what I mean? I don't do it for the money. I don't do it for that. It's fun to me. Just like going to the gym. Going to the gym is fun for me. So it's like always find a reason why. If you just want to lose weight, if you want to gain muscle, find a reason why. Because if you just walk into that gym with no reason why, you're gonna be looking confused. You're gonna be wasting your time, and you ain't gonna get nowhere. You need to find your reason why. Why do you want to do this? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to gain muscle? Why do you want to get faster? Why do you want to run more? Why do you want to lift more? Find your reason why. So for my third one is educate yourself on just going to the gym easily. Like, y'all just go to Google. Like, I feel like working out really isn't that hard. It's just you have to be the one to do it. Educate yourself on the workout you want to do. Educate yourself on just educate yourself on everything. And main thing I want to talk about in that education is educate yourself on body types, because for me, especially when I was coming up, during I feel like puberty and all that, like everybody is different sizes. Like people are taller, people are shorter, people have more body mass than other people have more fat than other people. So I would say to really educate yourself on the body types and stuff, because I try to put them on the screen somewhere, but it's like the super duper skinny, which I think that's what I was. And it's like the people that have like the perfect body type. And then it's like people who have like a lot of weight, bigger people. And for fitness, all three of them are going to be different, because like the person that's in the middle they have the weight with that can take they have the way that they can turn into muscle, but then they also have the leanness. That's the person in the middle. But it's like people that are more bigger are going to do more cardio than skinnier people. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, because I feel like even that just sounds like a lot. So make sure you just educate yourself, because people who are skinny, they don't have to lose as much body fat as people that are bigger, but they just have to eat more so they can get that mass. But people who are bigger, they already had that mass. They don't need to eat as much. They just need to slim it down and be skinnier. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. Educate yourself on the body types. Educate, what body you have. Because that was like me. When I was skinny, I was thinking you had to just do a bunch of cardio, but it's like, why am I doing cardio if I'm already skinny? That don't make no sense. Really educate yourself on just everything as a whole. Educate yourself on the body types, because I feel like that really helps slim the confusion down, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna be all over the place, but for me, I would say how I had gained weight and how I had gained muscle was really because I mean, I'm still like, I definitely know I have a lot of muscle mass, but I'm still not like as big as I want to be. But I would say I just kind of like did protein shakes. I think freshman year of college, it was my first time really taking a mass gain. I didn't know if it was good or not, but I took a mass gain, and I just been taking protein shakes even when I was running in track. I've always taken like that was another thing. Yeah, even when I was running track and we really didn't even do lifting weights and stuff, I always just drunk protein shakes. Yeah, I just always drunk protein shakes. Like at some point, like I said, you just have to want to do it. Like at some point, I was literally working out 7 days a week. That is not even healthy. That's not good. Like you're not supposed to work out 7 days a week. You got to give your body rest. And then even then, I wasn't even getting a good amount of sleep. Like I told you, if you want it, you gonna want it. And so I was just always taking protein shakes. Um, I was taking protein shakes, and then now I put stuff into the protein shake. So now I'm putting like creatine in there, peanut butter, honey, like all that stuff is adding on calories that I need to get. And so, yeah, that's pretty much how I gain weight. And then, like I said, gaining weight for people is different, because it's like, say, if you already have a lot, that's why I say you got to educate yourself, because if you already have a lot of weight, you already have a lot of body mass, why are you eating to gain weight if you already have weight? You know what I mean? That's why you got to educate yourself. It's like when you're skinny, you just got to eat, 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 eat. But it's like if you're bigger, that's when you start, like, I think it's a calorie deficient. And then you start slimming yourself down with, if you're skinny, you do a calorie surplus. That you're just eating more calories than you need to, so you can eventually gain weight. And then for my next one, but for this one, I'm just gonna put why weightlifting and then why I chose weights. And so once again, I just always want to get stronger. I think when I was running track, I accidentally got a low key a little too big than I was supposed to, because everybody thought I did football, not track, and I was like, oh. But I think when I was running track, it was supposed to be light weights but fast, so you can like get your agility up and your twitch muscles up. But for now, I just like I said, I love weightlifting. It's so fun. I love feeling strong. I love being big, lifting big, moving things heavy. Like, I don't know, it's fun to me. Like, a lot of people say the gym's not fun, but you gotta make it fun. Like, I be in there listening to my music and all that stuff. Like, I be having a grand time. And so that's why I was like, I just chose weightlifting because I love weights. I love how you could be stronger. I love how your body looks. I love how it changes your body. It's healthy, because you're supposed to work out like 30 minutes each day, I think. But weightlifting is even heavier because you're doing more than you can do. And so I've just always loved weightlifting. Like, it's just so fun. Like I don't know, I love having big muscles, being strong. Like, I love weightlifting. And then going back, so like I said, I always go back and forth. And so what helps me just keep motivated in the gym, I'm always gonna go back to like high school, because that's where it started. So like when I was running track, I just always wanted to get faster. I always wanted to get stronger. That's what motivated me, because I knew, like, because I didn't have like the best form and stuff, but I knew, like, if I could squat this, if I could jump this far, if I could like do this one on the quad machine, the hamstring, those are my leg muscles. So somehow, some way, it's definitely going to translate on the track. You know what I mean? But for now, because like I said, I'm always gonna go back. But for now, I just, like I said, I just have so much fun with it. I like it. It's a bunch of people on social media that I follow that work out, and they kind of help push me. That would be another thing for a tip, is to like follow the people who have your body weight. Like, there's a lot of people I've seen online who I'm not like bashing body types or nothing, but it's like I won't follow them just because like they're not doing the workouts I'm looking for, they don't have like the future body or frame that I'm trying to get. and there's a lot of people like actually I might put them on the screen, but one name is I think Swole Cheetah, like Swole Cheetah, Swole Ricketts, Cranon. I mean, she's a girl who works out and stuff, but I mean, even she be doing like a lot of workouts. Cranon, Swole Ricketts, his whole entire friends and his crew, they kind of all motivate me. And then like I said, it's like I like how my body looks, and so I don't want to like lose that look. If that makes sense, like it's like the I love how much weights I can do, and so I know if I stop, then I won't be able to do that because like your body's not used to overloading and the heavy weight. So it's like once you stop, your body's gonna go back to what it was before. You know what I mean? So it's like I just don't want to lose the body I have. So that's kind of what motivates me. And then another thing would be so because motivation and discipline is two different things. And I feel like I've been really trying to be more disciplined this year. That is one thing I have struggled with. But discipline, it just kind of goes back to like, I know if I stop, I probably won't go back into it. And two, it's like once you stop lifting these weights, your body's gonna feel it, and you can't do the same weights that you did before if you stop. So that's what kind of just keeps me disciplined. And then because I was researching like what other things that people were talking about, and one girl she was talking about delayed gratification, and that's a big one because like when you start working out, you will have newbie gains, and newbie gains is like I think I don't know if it's like the first 6 months or first 3 months, but you'll instantly see the results then. But after that, like your results will be gradual because like people will sit there and be like, "Oh, you look super big, you look super strong," but I feel like I've looked the same since the past 2 or 3 years. You know what I mean? And but it's like you have to think like that's their first time seeing me when I see myself every single day. You know what I mean? So it's like delayed gratification is really what's gonna really push you into the gym because it's just really going to help you because like I said after newbie gains you won't really see the results like that, but you got to keep on going. The days it's like I work out all the time, but it's like the days I don't want to go and then I go be the best workouts. You just have to do it. You just have to do it like because that's what people are saying. It's like it's not the times that you go that matter, it's the times that you don't want to go because the times that you don't want to go, those are the times that have make or break people. You know what I mean? So it's like you got to just go. It might be hard. You might gotta do it. I learned, especially this year and this semester already, that there's 24 hours in the day. If you want to do anything, even regardless of fitness, if you want to start a business, there's 24 hours in the day. You can run for 30 minutes. You can go walk for 30 minutes. You could do anything. There's 24 hours in the day. You just don't want to make the time. You gotta want to do it. And that's like with me. I'll sit there and get out of class at 2, and I'm like, yeah, I don't feel like going. And then the days I don't go, I'll literally be say I'm just playing the game on my phone, and I'll literally sit there and be like, I could have went to the gym today. Like literally, it's like you don't even be doing nothing for you not to go. You can go, and so I just feel like that kind of helps me stay disciplined because I know I talked about body types, but also just choosing the right type of workouts for you. And I might have mentioned this, but I didn't go in depth. But I also somebody say something about this because working out is not always just weightlifting. Like I be doing templates on the leg press. You don't have to do templates on the leg press. That's just me trying to push myself. But it's like there's walking. Like literally, my thing is just be active. You don't have to do weightlifting. You could do powerlifting. You could just do squats. You could just do cardio. Shoot, you could just do swim. You could like you going to walk your dog, but say instead of walking, you did a little jog. That's a workout. Like it's not. I think everybody be thinking that like you going up the stairs 10 times, maybe in your building, that could have been your exercise. Like just being active for 30 minutes, being healthy, and all that. That's what really is important. Like not everybody has to, like I said, squat 500, push 300 on the bench. Like you don't have to do that, but you could swim, you could walk, you could run. Like just being active, or say if you just want to walk instead of walking, let's push that speed on the treadmill a little bit. Let's do some speed walking. Like you could speed walk. You be walking to class, don't you? Like literally, it's just stuff like that. So really choosing the right type of workouts for you is what's really gonna help get you into the gym. And I look, feel like I'm flying past this because I feel like in the college one, it was like some stuff I really didn't know, but I feel like I know everything about working out a little bit. So this is like I'm just flying by, but and then, because one of my friends, he really wanted to ask me about like food, and so, like I said, I feel like the stuff I talked about in the beginning really is like the umbrella, and all this stuff is underneath, because once again, educating yourself. So like, if you're skinnier, if you looked up, okay, what do skinny people need to eat, and you understand what a calorie surplus is, and then you find people in a calorie surplus. Like, there's people on TikTok I follow, they'll be like, what do I eat in a day? Because they're in a calorie surplus, and then they'll list out all the stuff, how to make the food. So like, people will do like toast for avocado, honey for extra calories, um, maybe low fat bread, but the bread got extra people will just post what they eat in a day, and then they'll list the what is it called, the micromolecules or the micronutrients, whatever it's called. But they'll list like, if this has a lot of protein, a lot of carbs, how to make this. Like, it's just stuff like that. You could just really just, it really comes down to just you doing it and educating, because it's like, what I eat is might not what you eat. You know what I mean? And then um that's the same thing when it comes into like, because my friend mentioned like meal prep, because that's like me. I eventually want to meal prep more, but I'm in college, I pay for the John House, so I really can't do that. But I definitely want to meal prep in the future, because meal prepping is very easy, because like, well, I'm saying it's easy to help you gain your weight, but it does take time, because you gotta like know how to prep it. But it'll help you, because say if you're supposed to reach over like 2,000 calories, if you know every meal that you prepped has 2,000 some calories in it, that'd be good, because you're supposed to get a certain amount of like protein in to reach your calorie surplus and the calories itself. And so that just goes to that. But once again, if you can't do that, and I just, that's why they have protein shakes, or they have mass gainers, so you can do that. But it is a healthier option to just eat it. And then that also goes into vitamins, because that's like me. Like, I know I don't be getting fish oil or eating fish every day. You know what I mean? But like I said, everything just comes down to your lifestyle, your needs. Like, why would you be, I think I said this in a previous video, but it's like, why would you be taking fish oil and you're pescatarian? That don't make no sense, but it's like, I know, since I eat at the diner hall frequently, they don't have a lot of vegetables, or they don't have a lot of food that contains the vitamins that I need. So I take vitamin D, I take fish oil, I take the men's multivitamins, because it's like, that's what I realized when I was researching that up, because I was like, do I really need to take this? Is this important? I'm gonna get some health, my health gonna be affected. But it's like, you're supposed to, like, the whole vitamin chart itself, you're supposed to get certain amount of vitamins every day. And it's like, a lot of us really don't be eating as healthy as we're supposed to. So it's like, I already know a lot of us are probably missing out on those vitamins. Like I said, I don't eat fish all the time, so I know I'm countless missing out on fish oil. I know vitamin D is good, men's multivitamins, like certain stuff like that fit your overall health. But once again, if you are a pescatarian, you don't need to take fish oil. I would say, for another thing is, for education and for motivation too, is to go with a friend. Now, I am 50-50 on this, because when I go to the gym now, I actually despise when it be groups of like 4 people in there. Like, man, y'all in here playing around, y'all not being for real. But it's like, I would say, for one of my friends that I started working now, I'm pretty sure it was first semester. No, it was second semester of my freshman year. We started working on, and even him, he taught me, because that was the thing. It was like, because of track, I knew lower body workouts. Like, I knew that was easy. I knew leg workouts, I knew ab workouts, but it's like, I didn't really know. Like, he literally taught me the difference of grip. So like, say for your biceps, right? When you hold it this way, it trains like the inside here, but when you hold it outside, it's like on here. He taught me that, and I'm like, look at that. That was going with a friend. I've worked out a lot of times. I went to the gym multiple times, and I didn't even know the difference. Like, I would see the grips and stuff on machines or like handles, and I never knew that. And he taught me that. So I would say that, going with a friend can really help and push you, because say if you're doing the set and you're just like, ugh, I can't do this set. I need a friend like, we got to finish this. I do that with my friend. Like, he'll be sitting there being like, oh, this is a lot. And I'd be like, going to up it. You need to up it. Like, let's go. Let's go. Let's lock in. So that's why I was like, a friend can help you. But two, it's like, if you and your friend both going to be distracted playing around, it's like, y'all ain't going to get nothing done. You know what I mean? So I would say going with a friend can help you, but at the same time, you could still go by yourself, because once again, if your friend is on a different fitness journey than you are, y'all are both doing separate workouts, then y'all ain't gonna get nowhere. If you're super duper skinny and you're just trying to stay active. Like you don't want to gain muscle, you just want to stay a little active. But they're trying to lose weight, so they're doing heavy cardio. They're doing cardio a lot, and cardio doesn't fit your needs. You see how that will clash, and so that's why I was like, going with a friend can help you. I know some people think you have to go with a friend. You don't have to go with a friend because once again, one or two of my other friends here, they work out a lot. They like to do the 9 o'clock workouts. I'm not working out at 9 o'clock. I'm working out at 6 and 7 because that's my lifestyle. I by 9 or 10 o'clock, I'm trying to wind down and go to sleep and prep for the next day. How am I gonna be working out? But I'm like, look at there, way two different lifestyles, two different things. So I'm like, it's certain things like that. Like if you know you're not going to be doing that, then why do it? But for my last one, I would say is track your progress. This is a huge one because your progress helps not only reflect your education, it reflects your motivation, it reflects your discipline. Like besides educating yourself, this taking tracking your progress is probably even with motivation and stuff and all, and all the things importance because like I said, if you're doing a certain amount of workouts and say you've been doing them for 6 months, make sure you take your pictures, make sure you take your videos. Like that's definitely one thing that I would say really got me when I first started working out because this is one thing too. It was like I feel like then I was just super insecure, low confidence, low self esteem, and I was just like, oh, I don't like these pictures. No one gonna see that this is ugly. But it's like you just have to one believe in yourself. You can reach your journey. You can get into working out. You just gotta want to do it. But taking pictures will really help you because like I have taken pictures and stuff now, and I'm like, yeah, I know I look stronger and bigger than I did last year, but I'm like, what was I looking like in 2016? What was I looking like in 2017? But it was because I didn't believe in myself, because I didn't have faith in myself, because I was insecure, because I had low confidence. That was why. And I was like, I wish I had. It's like I have like one or two pictures, but it's like they not as good, or you could tell like you can see the low confidence in the picture. You know what I mean? So it's like just really believe in yourself and stuff because even when I follow like Swole or Crane, and they'll have people on like plans and stuff, and they'll have a side by side picture like this what she looked at before and here, so you can see your progress. So really make sure you track your progress, and then I know if I discussed this earlier, but have a plan. Like, make sure you have the workouts that you want to do, or you can find the workouts off of Google. Or, like I said, I think when I was at Planet Fitness, they have the trainers. They have trainers here, I think, at the gym I go to. So I was like, or even go with your friend. Like, someone can always shed some light on what you need to do, what can help you. Like, I mean, it's never what they say. We're never too old to learn. So I mean, it's stuff like that. But really tracking your progress, take your pictures every so often. Cause see, that's the thing. You'll sit there and get your newbie gains, but then it'll be 7 months in, you're gonna feel like, oh, I don't see nothing different, I don't see nothing change. But if you would have taken your pictures, I wouldn't say every week, but say just like every 3 weeks, every month, you could see your change from December to December. You can definitely see it. And so that's really my biggest thing is really take your pictures. Like besides educating yourself, you need to take your pictures because that's the thing. It's like if you don't show yourself that you've grown and you've gotten bigger, you'll instantly quit because you're just like, okay, I don't see the progress. What am I doing this for? But if you can track the progress yourself, I think that will really help you as well. And yeah, so that was pretty much it. Yeah, I have like a lot of things, but I scratched them all out. But yeah, that was just really everything I want to say. And I'm gonna just kind of just run through some things real quick. But yeah, once again, just figure out why you want to, having a good diet, figure out what you need to eat, what foods are good for you. Because once again, why you allergic to peanut butter, trying to eat peanut butter. You know what I mean? It's like if you're already a pescatarian, why are you taking fish oil? Find what is good for you. If you love eggs, make you some egg toast. Make you an egg sandwich. If you love avocado, make you some avocado toast with some honey. But it's like if you can't stand avocado, don't eat avocado. It's just like if you want to get back into eating fruits, eat your fruits and your vegetables. If you eat your strawberries, your blueberries, but it's like if you can't stand strawberries and blueberries, why are you gonna try to eat? Because that is what Atomic Habits taught me. It's like if you hate strawberries, you're not going to eat the strawberries. Why are you trying to force yourself to eat the strawberries if you know you hate them? But if you love eggs, like you love an egg, you love an omelet. make your omelet. Like omelet, that's protein, that's your calories. Don't. But that's why I said really educate yourself. Don't be trying to eat what somebody else eat if you know you're not gonna eat that, because you know what you're gonna do. You're gonna go to that grocery store, you're gonna buy it, and you're not gonna make it because you don't like it. Make it easy. Have fun. Make working out you. Why do you want to do it? Why do you want to get into it? And yeah, so that was just pretty much all for today's video. I hope you guys really liked it. Like I said, I tried to go over like a lot of things. If you can see here, I try to go over to a lot of things. And like I said, I be trying to stay on track and keep up with the numbers, but I be getting lost. And y'all know me, I love to talk and stuff. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys want more sit downs. At first, I didn't really like doing it, but I kind of like it because in the vlogs, I focus more on showing you guys what I'm doing and y'all appreciating the like what I'm filming. But I don't want to like talk so much because y'all didn't click on that video to hear me talk for 10 minutes. Y'all clicked on the video so y'all can see a day in the life. You know what I mean? But it's like I kind of like the sit downs because like that dedicates me talking to y'all, and it's not like boring or it's not me talking too much, because that's what the sit down is. Like I'm giving y'all advice. So let me know if there's any more advice you guys want me to cover. Like I said, I didn't think the college one was going to do good because it's not, we're not going back to school until August. So I was like, I didn't know if that was going to do good. And you guys really liked it. And then, like I said, it's just me talking. So I didn't know if this was interesting, if this was boring. So let me know if there's any more content you guys want me to do in the comments below. If there's anything you want me to cover. I don't really have no story time. I'll be doing nothing. But if there's more workout tips, more college tips, if there's just a topic you want me to discuss, let me know. But yeah, that was pretty much it for today's video. Once again, just to summarize, working out is really up to you. You don't have to work out at the end of the day. If you like your body how it is, do what you want to do. But I always encourage people because it is healthy. You don't want to be 80 and not being able to walk because you never walked before. And yeah, so just really educate yourself. Working out is not that hard. You just gotta want to do it. Once again, no one's gonna force you to do anything you don't want to do. You have got to want to go to that gym. You have got to want to get stronger. You have got to want to run faster, get faster. You know what I mean? That's just like some people. They'd be like, oh, I can't get in the pool because I don't know how to swim. So are we ever going to learn how to swim? We just never going to get in the pool. You know what I mean? Because you could schedule those 1 or 2 swim lessons and get in that pool. You just don't want to. So it just really comes down to what you do. Make a plan, educate yourself, and you'll be there. Make sure you take your pictures. And yeah, so best of luck to everybody on the fitness journey. And then yeah, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. Road to 300 subs. And yeah, I'm going to see y'all.